Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and Juma Mubarak. I pray as you receive this that you and your family are in the best of spirits and the highest of Imam. And I pray that Allah is blessing you in the ways that you need individually and as a group. My name is Preacher Moss, and this is your Friday reminder. It was what we call in our family Spaghetti Thursdays. The tradition was started with my grandmother, who would cook spaghetti on Thursday, and we would eat it. It was a simple thing: pasta and meat sauce and ground beef and tomato sauce and things like that. But at this point in her life for Spaghetti Thursday, it had basically shrunk down to the fact that she was losing her battle to Alzheimer's. So Spaghetti Thursday was more of us making spaghetti and fixing it for her. Now, my Aunt Ruth, who was her main caregiver, asked me to watch my grandmother. Nothing much, just asked me to watch my grandmother, which I thought was no major chore. And there I was in the kitchen getting her meal together for Spaghetti Thursday. When I came out in the living room, she was gone. And a rush of fear runs over me. I'm trying to figure out, where does a person who's losing their memory go? I went upstairs, downstairs, bathrooms. Finally went out into the porch in Northwest DC. I looked down 7th Street, and there she was trucking towards Kennedy Street in her bathrobe and her slippers, and people just going, hey, Miss Moss, not knowing what she was going through in terms of Alzheimer's. And I ran down there for two reasons: because she had left the house, but a rainstorm, the skies were actually black, like they were going to dump water anytime. I grabbed an umbrella, I ran down there, and I ran up on my grandmother, and I started her, and me being me, I looked at my grandmother and kind of reproached her, like, what are you doing out here? Grandma, what are you doing? And she looked at me with the calmest face and said, I just wanted to get some sunshine. And of course, I looked up at these black clouds, and I looked at her and I said, sunshine? She said, yeah. She said, doesn't it feel good? And I said, you know what, Grandma? It does. And I opened the umbrella and put it over her. And she said, boy, what are you doing? I said, Grandma, I do not want to be out here with you and we drown from sunshine. Moral of the story is, brothers and sisters, as our elders get older, understand that they have carried the weight of the world on their shoulders, so you didn't have to do so. That my grandmother, at the age of 94 when she passed, had lived several lifetimes. Lifetimes in terms of fighting for equality, the vote, fighting for women's rights, voting rights, raising 6 children. Me being the youngest grandchild, she even stuck around for that. And sometimes I understand, brothers and sisters, that we have to be patient. That when they ask for space or they say that there's sunshine and it's a cloudy day, act like there's a little sunshine. It's the least that we can do. So I pray, brothers and sisters, may Allah continue to guide us and revere what our elders have done for us and going before us, understanding a lot of times what they go through is based upon the fact that they have burdened themselves with our existence. And a lot of times we're burdened with the fact that we haven't done enough to bolster their existence, to make them happy and make them comfortable. May Allah continue to guide us and focus on the needs of our elders, but also frame that one day we're all going to have a Spaghetti Thursday. And I pray, inshallah, that our children be there with the umbrella, because you never want to drown from sunshine. I'm comedian Preacher Moss. This is your Friday reminder. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah is God. Keep it simple.